Hey guys, welcome back to our new YouTube video. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing you a very short game of mine. Um, this was actually played in Tournament Arena, uh, um, Arlie Super Blitz Arena, and I play white here, and I play the London system. I hope I can inspire someone to play London system here, because some says it was a boring opening, but for me it was not a boring opening if you just develop your opening, analyze your games, and memorization. Grandmaster says it was all about memorization, because you can perfect chess, but you can get close and close until you win the game. You can memorize it. So yeah, let's get into the opening. I played d4. My opponent played knight f6. I played bishop f4, typical London, and he played g6, king's Indian. Maybe some will play e3, but in this case I played knight c3. My opponent played bishop g7. I think it's the best if he just played d5, preventing the e4. But then he played bishop g7, so I played e4. Then he just played d6. I played knight f3, just normal development. He played 0-0. I played bishop e2. He played h6. I think this pawn was isolated, but then of course he has a move like king h7, or just h5, but then I guess it will be isolated sooner or later. So I played queen d2, hitting the h pawn. So he played king h7, supporting the pawn. I played somewhat unexpected move, but you can see this move in bullet games when you just want to attack your opponent and put her time down and win the game. I played h4, and he played knight h5. Maybe he's scared if I push my pawn here, because I will eventually do this. So yeah, he just moved knight h5. I just retreat my bishop to bishop e5. He played somewhat a blunder move, bishop g4. There's a tactics here. You can pause the video if you want to find the best move. And the best move was knight g5 check, hitting the bishop, because it has no defender. At the same time, his king was checked by the knight. So first move, h takes g5, bishop takes g4. After g takes h4, I takes his knight in h7, h5 I mean h5, yeah. So g takes h5, rook takes h4, and he played e5. This was a blunder move, because aside from He's hitting my rook. This pawn has no defender, and I can just happily move rook take h5. Then he moved king h8. Of course, he cannot move his king here because it was so strange putting your king up. So yeah, he just moved his king to g8. So in this game, as you can see, his king was a bit open, so I had a lot of chance to win this game. I had a big advantage here, so I take the chance and I move bishop h6, breaking the defender of the king, so it will be open eventually. So he played queen f6. I think there is no other move than queen f6 because I can easily eat this if he doesn't defend it, and if he moves his bishop away, I can win a material. I can take his rook on f8. So yeah, the best move was queen f6, and still I take the bishop. He take the bishop. He can take the bishop by the queen because I have a rook g5 tactical double, so he cannot take the bishop by the queen, so he just takes it by the king. Still I check, rook g5 check, then king h8. After king h8, there is no other I think satisfying move than 0-0 because of course one move and then you'll mate him. So yeah, I played 0-0. He just played queen h6, preventing rook h1. So if I put my rook here, he can just takes it, then check. But still, I played a very tactical move. You can pause the video if you want to. I always show the solution. I always forgot. So yeah, you can pause the video, and the best move was rook g8, hitting the queen at the same time, checking his king. First move, he just played king h7, but it's still not the best move because I can mate him. Queen takes h6, king takes h6, and then rook h1, checkmate. And I won the game in 21 moves. Yeah. Even if he doesn't put his king on h7, still I can win a queen and maybe put my rook to h1 and checkmate. So still I won the game, and yeah, I hope I can inspire someone that London opening was not boring if you just didn't make it boring. Yeah, you have to of course attack. So yeah, I hope you learn some ideas in this video. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next lesson.